What's up, fishy friends? Alright, just got back from the local fish store and grabbed a couple of things, so I figured I would film while I do a little maintenance, and let's see what we got going on here. Got some neons and a couple of cardinals in there too. One of them is already dead. I have the worst luck with these fish, but I am a glutton for punishment apparently, because I keep on trying. So anyway, the neons are going to go up here with the tetras. And this bag here are some celestial pearl danios. Very hard to see on film because they're so tiny, but they're going to go in here with the rasboras and that one weird angel. The big angels I'm going to take out. I've already got a few in my specimen container, or whatever you call these things. So I'm going to move them around. Let's see, down here I lost 2 more of those rams, so I'm down to just 2 from Ted Judy. So these 2 rams are going to come out of this tank and probably go up there where those angels were. I think these discus are going to come out of here and go down to where those rams were. I'm not sure what else is moving where yet, but that's about that. Then in here we got what was labeled as a red rainbow. There he is. So we'll acclimate him a little bit later, and I'll keep checking back in. Alright, here we are a little later. Did a water change up there, and the neons and cardinals are still acclimating. Got a bunch more of my fish bagged up. All those angel fish are bagged up. Those discus have been bagged up and moved. And what else? The celestial pearl danios are still acclimating. Water change done over here. This tank is now empty, waiting for the angels to be moved over. I just got to do a little more cleaning. And the red rainbow is down there acclimating. Alright, so here we are a little later, and everyone has been moved to their respective homes. The battery died on my phone a little while ago, so I didn't get to shoot as much as I had intended to. Here's the cardinals and the neons up here in this tank. This is a tank that I keep a little cooler than some of the rest, although it's hot as balls down here right now, so it's a little warmer than usual. But hopefully the cooler temps will keep these guys alive, and maybe they'll do a little better than I've done with them in the past. Down here, and another tank that I keep relatively cool compared to the rest, this one right now is at 78.4. The celestial pearl danios are in there, hanging out with the rasboras. I believe these fish were previously mistaken to be a galaxy rasbora. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong there. But they're now known to be celestial pearl danios, and they're super tiny and hard to see. But there's one of the 6. I can't really get a good shot of it. It's got a really cool pattern on its body. It's kind of a dark body with some light spots. Almost looks like stars, which I think is why it used to be called a galaxy rasbora. See if I can get a better shot of that another time. The 2 German blue rams are now up there, along with a filter from their old tank. They used to be down here, and now I've moved 4 of my discus into this tank. 1 or 2 of them don't seem too happy after the move. I hope I didn't cause any kind of damage to anybody. Those 4 discus used to be over here, and now my 5 angelfish are in here, along with the filter from their old tank. And those are the guys that used to be here, where German blue rams are right now. These 2 look like they're doing very well. I'm hoping to eventually take the 2 out of this tank. I don't even see them right now. 1 out of that tank. And there's at least 1 in this tank. And hopefully I can get all my rams together, and maybe a pair will form out of the group. I think I have more males than I do females, which is never good. Well, never good if you're looking to have them breed and produce some young. And everything else is about the same. The angels look like they're doing good in this tank. They don't seem to be as troubled from the move as some of my discus down there. I really hope I didn't freak them out too much. I've never lost a discus yet since I've been keeping discus, and I hope I didn't just cause an early demise of one of those fish. That would be pretty upsetting. Like I said earlier, it's been pretty damn hot here where I live in New York, so I've had to add some fans to some of these tanks. This tank, when I got home yesterday, was reading 86 point something. This one was reading 85 and change, so just having the fan blow over the top really helps cool them off. It wasn't the heaters bringing them up to that temp, it was just the ambient air in the room here. You can get pretty warm down in the basement. I got a dehumidifier back there behind the stairs. I keep a fan at least moving some air around here at all times. The dehumidifier runs constantly, as you can imagine. Well, I guess that's about it as far as the update goes. Let's see if we could find one of these guys again. Boy, they're hard to focus on. And none of them want to come to the front of the tank. They're cool little fish. Figured it was time to just start adding in some fish to some of these tanks that I've kept very lightly stocked since the beginning of the fish room here. Alright, that's it for now, guys. I'll check in sooner or later. Oh wait, I know, there's one more, isn't there? There's a red rainbow down here in the 72 that I just picked up today. And there he is right there, behind the Bosemani there. It's almost got a silver body with some odd red speckling. I don't think he looks very red on camera here, but he does look red in person. And of course, as soon as I get home and put him in there, I got one other rainbow fish that looks like he's on his last legs. I think it's that guy right there. He's having trouble staying afloat, it looks like. I don't know. I've not noticed any issue with anybody in any of these tanks recently until today. Very ironic that I bring one fish home and another fish looks like it might be about to kick the bucket. But we'll keep a close eye on him. Alright guys, that's it for now. I'll check in.